welcome back to another live episode of In My Kitchen. Yes, where I put my spin. Sorry, folks, I just been eating something there. My apology. On simple meal preparation each and every day by God's grace for my 82-year-old mother and myself. Yes, let me thank each and every one of you for being here. Yes, for the love, the appreciation. I hope this live, as is usually the case, will be an engaging one, interactive one. A lot of questions will be asked, suggestions, ideas as to what can be done, how it needs to be done, things that will help me to help you along this journey, along this path. Welcome, hey, big homie, Andre L, Lisa Bun Buns, good morning. Welcome, everyone. I hope you had a good, each and every one of you had a good night's rest. Yes? Recharged, invigorated, rejuvenated, and is taking on the challenges of today, whatever they may be, good or bad. You will have highs and lows. There ain't no doubt about it. That is what this life and living is all about. Yep. But be grateful. Be grateful in the good times and in the bad times. Yes. And remember always that once you get up, you realize you have the breath of life, to say thank you. Say thank you to the great one. Yeah? So today, on the menu, and I already prepped, I did some prepping so as to make the thing seamless and smoother. Yeah? And probably quicker. Because I aim on this live to do an hour and a half for the most part. It may be less than that, but definitely at least an hour and a half. For breakfast this morning, I grated some cocoa. Yes? Well, you know Grenada exports cocoa. Yes? And so we have persons here that would make the cocoa balls. I'm quite sure a lot of you are familiar with it. So I'm using some to make some cocoa beverage or cocoa. A lot of us call it here cocoa tea. Yep. I grated it. I prefer always, and you will always hear me saying that as well too, to grate it because it probably blends in easily. Yep. With the water, the liquid. Than you putting in the ball or the block. It normally will take a lot longer. Yeah? And I don't put in any additional seasoning simply because during the preparatory stage when they're preparing it, it already has a seasoning. It is optional. You can do that if you so choose. I don't do it. Yes? So this will be the beverage. Yes? The pressure cooker is already on. As far as lunch, I'm having some dry peas soup. Yeah. Last night I put it out so that it could soak. So it's already in the pressure cooker to bring it to a semi-soft position. Yep. Not too hard, not too soft. Yep. Just at, oftentimes they say al dente. Well, I probably could say al dente for that. Yes. Once I'm satisfied with that, I also have a bit of salt, pigtail. Yes? I don't know what it means to have a soup or do a soup, especially split peas and dried peas or green peas without a bit of pigtail. Some of you use salt, beef. I'm not the beef kind of person. I'm not too much a pork person, but when it comes to that, I have no choice really. I love to have a little bit of it. So that is already on. Yes. I have some coconut bakes that I did very early yesterday morning because I have to journey to the countryside. So as to prepare something for my mom specifically before I go. So I have quite a few left out. I'm going to heat that. Yeah. I have here some flour mixture. Yes? Now, once the cocoa would have started boiling, I add a sort of a liquid flour soluble water, a floured liquid. Yes, this helps to give the cocoa a bit of body. Yes, and helps to thicken it. It's sort of a thickening agent more than anything else. Yeah. I learned that way back on. And once it's ready, guess what? There is no cocoa or chocolate without farine. Without farine. Hey, Toya, my dear, exactly. Don't worry. Once you're here, you will get some. What's up? What are you doing? There can be no cocoa tea without some farine. Here it is, folks. Locally made and produced farine. Yes, from the cassava or manioc plant. Locally made. Supporting local. I have here 2 plantains. I'm a stick of a plantain. Yes, I would fry it or either boil it. Yes, my mother loves it fried. I oftentimes prefer when it's boiled, but I probably just give in today and do a bit of frying. Yeah. I have some saltfish here. I have it soaking overnight, then I boiled it. So I'm gonna finely. Yes. So that finally, I'm going to incorporate some slices of boiled egg with that. Yeah. I have here some seasoning. I tell you, I prepped everything already. I have here some shadow benny, some grated carrots, some tomatoes, some seasoning peppers or pimento, a bit of garlic grated, some onions, some grated cabbage, and some parsley. Yes, I would use all that. Yes, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to saute the onions, the garlic, the peppers, and the tomato. Just saute it. Yes, and then I'm going to bring everything in a container. Yes, everything in this container together with the saltfish, and just mix everything together. Yep. So stay with me there, folks. Stay with me, folks. I already removed most, if not all, of the bones. They still have 1 or 2. Folks, it's another Thursday. I am oftentimes guilty of breaking it down too finely. And I would hear persons telling me, oh, it's too fine and what and what, but I always prefer it fine. Some of them would like to have it thick pieces. I love to have it really fine. Yes? Still have one bone, not much. Some people too prefer the boneless saltfish. Give me it with the bone. Can't help it, I'll use the boneless, but just give me it with the bone. I would dissect it and get it to how I want it. Yes, so I'm using my hand, my fingers basically, to shred the saltfish. Most, if not all, of the salt content was already moved. The fact that I had it soaking overnight, washed, and then ultimately boiled twice would have removed most of the salt. Still have 1 or 2 of the bone. Not much, I did remove the vast majority. Still 1 or 2 bones. Let's take a look at this. Take a look at this. Yeah? Take a look at this. Yeah? So folks, this live is being brought to you simultaneously on both the YouTube and the TikTok platforms. My handle on YouTube, ampersand Adventures of Lescott, and on TikTok, ampersand Lescott.Charles. Feel free, with time, to have a look at both. Yes? Let me know what you think. Your comments, suggestions, ideas are invaluable. Yes? And it's my gauge in terms of where I'm at in my attempt to provide you with meaningful, uplifting, educational, and entertaining content. Thank you. So I'm satisfied. Still have one or two little bones, not much. I don't mind, but you know, I have to take into consideration mom and the lady. Folks, I see one more bone. Just at the point I'm saying I am satisfied. Then we're telling that one really ugly hair. Ooh, get another one. Just want to make sure that it's not all the bones, as far as I can see, are removed. Yes, folks. Hey, Mrs. Hungry, how are you, my dear? I've been missing in action. How are you? How are you? How are you? Glad to have you in. On the menu today, some saltfish sauce, breakfast. Yes, some cocoa tea with some farine. Yes. And for lunch, some dried peas soup. When is the last time you've had some dried peas soup, Mrs. Hungry? When is the last time? Hey, Blackpool, welcome, welcome. Hey, Donan, TNT Hyper 473, welcome. Hey, Lee, welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you as always for being here. Folks, this is the second of 3 lives that I customarily do on a daily basis. Already. Let's get physical out of the way. Alright, so I'm satisfied with this. I am satisfied with this. How are you, Mrs. Hungry? How are you? I trust all is well. Glad to have you on this live as always. Alright, so I'm going to bring to boil the cocoa. Thank you, Mrs. H, thank you. I prepped already the dry peas. Yes? But I'm not satisfied that it's tender enough, so I put it back. So I'm not sure if I may be able to complete it during this live, but that is the plan for today. Dried peas, pigeon peas soup with some cornmeal dumpling. I have a few potatoes there, a bit of yam, sweet potato, yam, Irish potato. I have some tanya, and you know the drill. Yes, seasoning, etc. And the official taste tester, that being my mom, will have the final say in terms of the taste. Yes, I always leave it up to her. Thank you for the like, Mrs. Hungry. Thank you for the like. It's a blessing and a pleasure. Let me apologize for the absence yesterday of in my kitchen. Folks, I faced a challenge for the past, from last week, Wednesday, up to yesterday. I got in my vehicle to do it's regular routine maintenance, and when it came back, I started driving, and lo and behold, the engine light came off. So obviously, you know what time of day it is. The dealership had to take charge. Yes? And so yesterday I got it back finally. Yes? So that put a nail in my timing to be able to meet the timeline, the deadline of 6 a.m. in the morning, 10 a.m., and then 8:30 p.m. because how they operate is a first come, first served basis. Yes, I had to get there early enough, and so that would have impeded my efforts on the beach in terms of the 6 a.m. Then while I was down there, a few other things came up. I had to wait around. 10 o'clock came. I couldn't get that to do. I eventually went on the beach. Yeah. And then later on in the evening time, I have some family members here on vacation. One of them was going back yesterday. So guess what? I had to journey up to the countryside. So although I was not pleased with how things transpired yesterday, but I'm quite sure there are greater things in store. Yes, it was just but one day. Yes. So I'm back to myself today by the grace of God. Yes. So I just wanted to just let you know what transpired yesterday in that regard. So Mr. Sundry, apart from the saltfish sauce, I have some eggs I'll cut up in small pieces, include as well with the saltfish. So the cocoa mixture is already boiling. You see, this is some coconut bakes that I did very early yesterday morning before I leave, so as to give my mother something by way of breakfast earlier. Yep, this is what left off. We're going to use some of that. Alright, so that is going down. Let me get this on. The frying pan, the salt here. So I'm going to use this. Yeah, I'm going to use this to saute up the onions, the garlic. Yes. And then I will just probably just gently put in the saltfish. I don't want it fried too much. Yes, probably just put it in, incorporate everything, then put in the eggs, the seasoning, and there we have it as far as breakfast. Yep. I see you canola. Oh yeah, not much left. Just a small amount. Just a small amount, but thank God. Thank God, look at what I have. Look at what I got yesterday. Look at what I got yesterday. Cold press. Cold press. Extra virgin olive oil. Yep. Flour mixture, I'm going to now include. Yep, I'm going to now include the flour mixture. Folks, and this flour mixture is something I learned many years ago from my no longer with us great grandmother. And that is a thickening agent. Yeah. Let me write this other one right here. This here. This one right here. And if my jersey looks rumpled, folks, I had to quickly try to put things together by way of clothing what have you. So, only for today. Yes? Yep. Don't watch your appearance in terms of the t-shirt. Yes? A bit rumpled, you know. It would have taken me a little more time to go and press and, you know. I do hope that I'm looking presentable. Yep, I do hope. Yep. Thank you for the like, thank you for the like. Hey, Livia Hector. Good morning, Charlie Oscar. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I'm using the last of this canola oil, extra virgin oil from this container. Mix up. Because we don't be taking for because we don't be taking right. So you see all the necessary ingredients that I'm going to use. Yep, this is the Shalom Benny, some grated carrots, some diced tomatoes, pimentos and sweet peppers, ginger, onion, grated cabbage, and some parsley. Yep, on this cutting board. And all these were prepped in advance. Yes, so as to make it easier, smoother, and seamless. Yep. Oops, she's bubbling. And she bubble, and she bubble, and she bubble, and wine. Whoa, oops, it's bubbling. I'm putting in some of my favorite almond milk. Yes. This has become a staple for me. Yes. And I'm quite sure I probably would be able to if I bought the raw almond to do it myself, you know. But most of the times I just buy it this way. Oh yes, yes, thank you, mindful cooking, exactly. That is exactly what it is, yeah. And the thing about it is that I've gotten so used to doing that over the years that these things and them come naturally for me. Yes? They become naturally for me. And am I thinking about honing in my skills and furthering it professionally? One never knows. One never knows. Yeah? What I do know is it's never too late. Thank you, Mrs. Hungry. Thank you. It is never too late to go to achieve your goal. Yes? To believe in yourself. Yes? I have seen, I've heard in the news of persons older than me that had the dream while they were yet children or teenagers, or for that matter, mothers, fathers, and something diverted their attention, that they continued either getting the degree and fulfilling the dream. So I'm just saying that to say, you never know if in my case, yes, if I may decide eventually to go to honing my skills, yes, and become a professional. Yeah? Because I think I have the basics. I know I have the basics, yes? Frying pan is heated sufficiently. I'm going to put in the seasoning, the parsley, the shallow onion, the garlic, the onions, and the sweet pepper. Just let them sit in that oil there for a bit. So that they become translucent. I don't want it too hot. I find the pan get a little bit too hot. So that they stick close together. Hey Chiro, good morning. Parish St. George. The parish of St. George. In the rural village of Marianne. Yep. Oh no! I just lost me some of. Oops! I just turned my back for a minute, and I lost a little bit of my chocolate. No. Whoa. Just lost just a little bit of my chocolate there. Ooh. Made a mess on the stove top. Alright. That's all part of it, yeah? Hey Dipka123, welcome. How are you? Blessings to have you on this live. Good morning again, TNC. Alright, thank you for just passing through, yes? As I say, it's always a pleasure to have you connect. Yes? Take care. Be safe. Have an enjoyable and productive day as always. Thank you for just passing through. Yes, Chiro, it's St. George, the parish of St. George. I'm just letting that soften a bit. Translucent enough. I don't want to put too much oil in that. I'm now going to put in the tomatoes, the carrots, and lastly, the grated cabbage. So there it is. All I had to do, I have to spoon now. I don't want it too hot. Just the saltfish. And we are good to go. Take a look, folks. Just take a look. All that needs to be added now is the saltfish. Just take a look. Colorful, ain't it? A mixture of colors, rainbow-like. Yeah? Hey Kathleen, good morning. Welcome, welcome. So I'm going to add the saltfish now. I like using my hands. And so I ensure that once I'm doing that, my fingernails are short and clean. Always. Alright. Satisfied. Stir, yeah. Stir in or blend in the saltfish with the seasoning and what have you. Look at how everything is weaved, literally weaved in. chunks. Yep. As I say, I don't want to put in too much oil, but this is the last of this bottle, not much. At least I can put this. Just let it heat up for a bit. Just the heat. While that is done, while that is being cooked, I am gonna light the oven so as to warm the bread. It would taste so much better if it's warm. I'll gently heat it. Yeah. Don't do what I do by using your hands. I would not recommend you to do that which I am doing. So this here is good. Nice and toasty. Let me just show you. Folks, take a look at this. Take a look at this. A rainbow of colors. Yes? Thank you very much, Tensi. Thank you. It's a blessing as always. I wish you have a safe, a productive, and enjoyable day. Thank you, thank you. Folks, look at this. Look at this, Tensi. Look at this before you go. Have a look. Thank you for the lag. Look at this, folks. Look at this. I'll be having a round table. Feel free to pass by. You're all welcome to enjoy or partake. So that is done. Let me just now put in the bread. Just to throw some heat. See them, folks. Look at these. Look at these, folks. Yes, coconut bake was baked in the oven. Yeah. Thank you, Kathleen. I'm gonna do 4. Folks, I am almost always making bread in this house. And guess what? I am a sticker for bread. And my mom is a sticker for bread. I love it when it's fresh. Not that I don't use other, store-bought bread, but I like when I do it. Yes? I love, let me just upgrade, I love that which I prepare. Yes? Again in my own way. Hey, Londell Murray, welcome to each and every one of you. Thank you. It's in my kitchen live for this Thursday, the 20th of November. Yes? 10 more days. 10 more days before November 2025 is history. Yes? What are you up to today? What are your plans today? Yes? Whatever you do, wherever you may be doing it, be safe. Let it be productive. Let it be meaningful and uplifting. Yes? This, for me, is my hope for you on this journey in my kitchen. Let's talk about health in the evening, and let's get physical in the morning. Yes? Hope I am making sense. Hope that which I say and do resonates. Yes? A little bit of my cocoa beverage. I have to clean the stove. I just hate when that happens. I don't like when that happens. Always like to keep stove top clean. I will do the balance once the cooking and so is completed. Once everything is completed, I will just do the balance. Alright. I want to gently slice the eggs. So these are the 3 eggs that I'm going to include as well. Yes, these are the 3 eggs, boiled. And folks, when I boil them, what I would normally do after the boiling process is completed, or once I'm satisfied, sometimes you will see the evidence of the crack on the shell. Yeah? I will take it out from the boiling water and immerse it in an ice bath to stop the cooking process. Yes, it also helps to get the skin off easily. Yes, or easier. So I'm cutting. Yep. Let's go. These are the slice, the 3 slice eggs. Yep. I'm now going to put it in this mixture here as well. Alright. We're good to go. Blend that in. Alright. I'm going to put in a little more milk mixture here. Just lost a little bit. Boil again. Just start breathing before straining. Oh man, this one is warm. I'm expecting a gentleman to come do something there for me, and I'm hoping that he comes because I have an appointment for 1 o'clock. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome, folks. Thank you for joining. I'm yours truly, Lescott, bringing to you another live, second of 3 episodes. Sorry, second of 3 lives for the day, on a daily basis. That which I call In My Kitchen, where I put my spin on simple meal preparation. Sometimes I borrow a recipe, maybe on Google or from a book, and I just spin it around. Add something, subtract something, yes? While I prepare meals for my mother and I, most of the time. Yeah? So thank you for joining with me. Thank you for buying into that which I'm doing. Yes? I hope that it will spur you into taking action in your own way. Maybe in the kitchen as well too. Maybe going on the beach. Yes? And just reflecting on your mental health and well-being. Yes? Your health is your wealth. Yes? And if there's anything that you can do to prevent and avoid the many illnesses, sicknesses, and diseases and so that is around us, I urge you to do that. Yes? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Brother Liverpool. How are you? How are you, brother? How are you? So I'm just about completing breakfast. Some cocoa beverage, what we call cocoa tea. Yes? Have some coconut eggs that I did yesterday. And you know you can't have cocoa tea, a cocoa beverage without farine. Yes? I'm quite sure Brother Liverpool is familiar with this. Locally made and produced from the cassava and mango plant. Farine. Yes? I got to have me some of that. Yes? Got to have me some saltfish sauce with some eggs. Look at how beautiful this looks. Look at this. Thank you for the like, Earth Girl, thank you. Thank you for the check-in, thank you for the check-in. Good to have you as always. I know we're all busy at one point in time, you know, but whenever and however you get a chance, it's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure. As you can see, it's sunny, somewhat sunny, but overcast. A lot of cloud coverage. In fact, we had heavy rains overnight. Yesterday we had rains, and it's likely based on the cloudiness I'm seeing outside that we may get some intermittent showers. What's the weather like on your end today, Brother Liverpool? Is it raining there too? Is it sunny? What's the weather condition on your end? And you know, although I might be on the same island here with some of you, the weather conditions may differ. You might be having rain up your side, whereas I might be having sunshine. Yeah? It would be a good thing if you can only share. Yeah? You see how to come with it up as I'm said? You're welcome anytime, man. You're welcome. Feel free. Feel free, man. Yeah? We are a hospitable people. Yes? We welcome everybody with open arms. Yes? Alright, so we're going to strain. This is the final product. Yep, final product. I'm adding here a little of this. Yes, all of a sweetening agent, not too sweet. Yep. And that is all good. Stir it a bit. My mom was pick up wanting her beverage or tea and what have you very hot. And she says piping hot. I have to make sure that it is piping hot. I think it's take it out. I won't even ask her if she wants for English because I know what the obvious answer. I know what the answer is. For lunch for the Liverpool is some dried pigeon peas soup. Yes? Dried pigeon pea soup. H&L, dried pigeon pea soup with some cornmeal dumpling, some brown provisions, yams, tanyas, eddos, sweet potatoes. Yep. And breakfast, I have here some coconut bakes, a bit of saltfish sauce. Yep. Cocoa beverage with a bit of farine. I'm tempted to fry a little plantain, but I'm not sure yet if I might go that route. And that's it basically. Simple. Simple. So I want to put a little bit of farine and her cocoa too. Not a lot, just a little bit. Stir it gently. The bread is almost ready. Just checking the pots here. So in here I have the dried pigeon peas. I'm trying to tenderize it. Yes? This is the saltfish mixture with some eggs. Thank you for the like. Yeah. Thank you very much, Chanel. I'll put it in a little bit. I'm not going to put in a lot because sometimes when I put too much, she doesn't eat it. This here is the coconut bakes. Yep, coconut bakes. Just cut in a few pieces. Look at this. Simple breakfast. Yes? Simple breakfast. You sure right, old girl? Certainly. Once you see I'm finishing and I sit down, that is what happens. Always does. Yeah? And I have to prepare myself too for an online class at 6 a.m. Yes? In addition to that, I have an appointment for 1 p.m. So, you know, it's usually a busy, the days are usually busy for me. Yep. But I always thank the Almighty for giving me the breath of life, the health, and the strength. Because without that, I won't be able to even be standing here. This is a gift for her. He's always first. I ensure this is first, then I'm second. Thank you very much, Chanel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just a minute, folks. Hey, Dipka, 1, 2, 3. Kathleen, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the gift. So yes, folks, all that's left to be done now is for the dried peas to tenderize. Usually for mine, I like to, when I put the farine, I want it to soak and absorb as much moisture so that it's soft, very soft as possible. So let it sit for quite a while. Because in the absence of that, in this state, it's gritty and usually hard. Yes? And so if you use it as it is there now, chances are your stool might be very hard and make for difficult passage. Yep? Excuse me. Alrighty. I'm just waiting now for that to finish. Have you ever heard about farine porridge? Have you ever heard about farine porridge, folks? Yes? Farine, using the same product that I have to make porridge. Yes? So you have those, you have that, and those that we are accustomed with. Just give me a minute. Finally, we are sneezing. My nose seems to be on the runny side. Let me just wipe my hands. So folks, as of what about boiling it when boiling the cocoa tea instead of waiting for it? You're talking about boiling the farine? I'm not sure. Are you talking about boiling the farine? I don't usually boil it if that's the case though. I like to put in the gritty, hardened sort of a mixture directly in the cocoa tea. Oh, I've never done it that way. So I guess it's something I could try. Yes? I have never done it that way. Yes? But thanks for that bit of information. Oh, like making the porridge. Okay, okay. And then you incorporate it into the cocoa mixture? Is that what you say? It probably would be a good thing so as well. So maybe too, if that is the case, because it's a thickening agent, I probably won't have to use the flour. I'm just thinking outside the box now, based on what you're saying. If that is the case, it just may be that there won't be any need for me to use the flour as a thickening agent. Because once it's done that way, the farine itself is a thickening agent. But thanks for that. Thanks for that. It's something that that's worth trying. Yes? Exactly. 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 I would definitely try that. I would definitely try that. I hope maybe, when I'm doing it, you're on. Yes? I'll definitely try that. Yes? I try to do it, not do the same thing over and over. And I mean same thing over and over in terms of on a daily basis. But every week, a little bit of black sage, a little bit of lemongrass, different things each day. Yes? Much appreciated. Much appreciated, that girl. Much appreciated. Yeah? Never heard about it before, but it's worth a try. Yes? So I'm a porridge, they call me the porridge king. You just say porridge, and I will tell you yes. Quaker oats, cream of wheat, Tanya, you just name it. I love me some porridge. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the like. Welcome folks. Thank you. This live is being brought to you simultaneously on both the YouTube and TikTok platform. Yep. My handle on YouTube is ampersand Adventures of Lescott, and on TikTok ampersand Lescott.Charles. Kindly take a look, see what it is I have to offer. Listen to what it is I am showcasing. See what I'm showcasing and listen to what it is I have to say as it relates to the things in my bio, yeah, that I'm ascribing to bring across and to share with you. Yes? If at the end of the day it resonates, feel free, make a connection, subscribe, like, share, follow. Yes? I need you to help me along this journey. Yes? I cannot do it all by myself. Yes? Thank you in advance. Yes? So this here is the second of 3 lives I do on a daily basis. Yes, by the grace of God. 6 a.m. Let's get physical on Grand Lines Beach most of the time. 10 a.m. in my kitchen right here, where I put my spin on simple meal preparation. Yep. Breakfast, lunch. I've never done dinner, but mainly breakfast and lunch. Yes? And then in the evening time, 8:30 p.m., let's talk health and more. It's all about our health. Interacting, engaging. Yes? The hope eventually is that all of us will take action for our mental health and well-being. Yes? But I'm hoping along the way that our brothers will take note, participate, and take their rightful places in this society. I'm just setting aside some for myself. Oh, look at these. Look at these. Yep. Oh, you like making porridge as well too? Ah, okay. I'm gonna definitely try that girl. I'm gonna definitely try that. And that is why I always strive to do on this on my lives. You know, to be engaging, to connect, to share with one another. Whether it's right here in the beautiful Charlotte state of Grenada, Caribbean, PT Martinique, or wherever you may be. In the Caribbean, South America, North America, the rest of the world, Africa, Asia, wherever you may be. Yes? Because what I realized, we share quite a lot of similarities. Culturally, linguistically, and so much more. Yep. And I don't think we should allow race, religion, and language deprive us, deny us of the connection. I might be able to share something with you that I have been struggling with, dealing with, and probably dealing with it successfully. And you likewise might be able to bring something to the table, educate me about something maybe where you are. Yep, that is what I mean by connection. So I'm going to turn the burner off on the... Yes, I'm satisfied. I hope now that it has softened sufficiently. I'm going to just put it beneath the pipe, yes, so that it cools down to the point where I can safely open it and test to see the stage the piece is at. Don't play games with pressure cooker. It is good, but it can be deadly. Yes? Do not play games with pressure cookers at all. Go by the instructions. Yes? That's why you use canned peas. Nah. I prefer in most instances to not use the canned stuff. Sort of a softer, it has a set of flavoring and what have you. Respect to you for doing that, but me, I prefer to go the hard way. Yep, even if it means I have to put it to soak for 2 days before. Yes? And it's not that I wouldn't use it if I have the choice, you know. But my first choice is to go the original way. Alright, I'm satisfied now. Open. much better, folks. It is much better. It is softer and much better. Yes? Look at this. Yeah? Now the rest of the cooking can commence. Again. So this forms the basis. Yes, this forms the basis for the dry pea soup. A little bit of pigtail, sweet potatoes, yam, potatoes, cornmeal dumpling. Oftentimes I put a little coconut milk, but this morning I just didn't have the zeal to break and grate coconut. Yes, the coconut milk always adds a bit of depth and give it a bit of flavor. And by extension, taste. Yes? So I use coconut milk frequently. I use coconut frequently as well too. And you will hear me say over and over and over, if I have to grate one coconut, I need to grate 2 or break 2. For the simple reason being, once I'm grating, as fast as I'm grating, I'm eating. Fast as I'm grating, I'm eating. Anyway, folks, I have come to the end of today's live. It was indeed rewarding, satisfying. I hope it was to you. Every one of you that interacted, that shared, that liked, that followed, that gifted, or just connected in whatever way. Yes, wherever you are. Yeah, if you are on mainland Grenada, Carrico, Pitimatic in the Caribbean, across the mile. Thank you from the depths of my heart. Continue to share, like, follow, and ultimately subscribe. As I say, you can find me on both the YouTube and TikTok platforms. Yes, I am here daily by God's grace, bringing you 3 lives. Yes, first one I bring on the TikTok platform, Let's Get Physical on the Beach. The second one I do it simultaneously on both the YouTube and TikTok. And the last one, again, it is done simultaneously on both the YouTube and TikTok platform. If that which I'm doing resonates, makes sense, appeals to you in any way, feel free to let me know. Yes? Invite your friends, your family. Yes? And probably other members in your village and your community. Let them know what this is all about. Yes? So that hopefully they would buy into. Who knows, you may have, once you would have taken action, especially by way of your health and well-being, you could have a grouping, yes, that decides, look, on evening time after 4, we're going to walk around the block here and do that. You never know, because somebody is always watching. Thank you to each and every one of you. A blessing to each and every one of you. I hope you have a productive day, a peaceful day, an enjoyable day, and a productive one. Stay blessed, and do look forward to much more of me live-wise in the not too distant future. Goodbye for now.